Good morning. It's a wet day on the Gold Coast. I'm in the hinterland, and this is my third attempt at capturing the rainforest in the mist. Something that I've wanted to do for a long time, and yeah, it's only misty in patches. Like, I've been driving around for the last hour trying to find something to shoot, and it's only in pockets, which I don't really understand. But it's I had great plans on this really nice ASMR video where I'm walking through the woods and I'm not talking, but that's kind of gone out the window now. So I'm gonna try capture a couple of images, and it's just going to be the trees in the mist. I'm not going to talk you through them too much. I might get some winding road in the fog, but it's just going to be kind of trying to see, can I break down that chaos of woodland photography, which mist and fog does quite well. But yeah, I'm up near Binnabura, which is basically Lamington National Park. It is Lamington National Park, just on the edges of Lamington. And yeah, it's a cool place, and it's one that I'm really gonna look forward to coming back to again and again. So I'm after seeing an image here already. I'll turn you around. So I like to look at that. The road leads in through the trees with the fog in the background. I'll have to clone out all these white signs, but I'm gonna try grab that image now, and let's see how it looks. What I'd really love to do is go down into the woodland down there, but it's actually an area of conservation, so you're not allowed, and it's also basically a sheer drop into cliffs, so probably wouldn't be wise. But let's head back to our original spot and see. It's like the higher I go, the actual clearer it is, which is generally the opposite. Most of the time it's the higher you are, the better, because you have more chance of being in the clouds, but it doesn't seem to be that dense, thick, low cloud. It's more just very light mist coming through. So often, if you're in a high altitude area and there's woodland or forest and you don't have fog, well, if there's low cloud, then it does the same thing, breaks down that chaos. Yeah, we've got a bit of mist here now. The wind has just died now, and I'm after spotting a beautiful scene. I'm just standing on the side of the road, but if you look in there, and I'll try and shoot them, because they looks really nice. And just like that, the wind picks up and the fog goes. That's disappointing. It's now literally so clear. And it was only five seconds ago I was talking about capturing the image in the mist. Jesus, that's frustrating. That's the problem with that. I need to get better with vlogging. I need to capture the image before I start talking about it. Because I spot a scene usually, and then I'll talk about it. And then by the time I sit up for the image is gone. This was all covered in thick mist when I first got here. And like, this is, see the way we're elevated, like this is we'd kill to have this in Ireland. Absolutely kill to have it, you know. Because an awful lot of woodland images, an awful lot of woodland for us at home is it's quite nice. You're kind of shooting up towards the sky. So that's a nice scene there. I'm actually just cranking my ISO for a second just to frame it up handheld before I set it up on the tripod. Yeah, that's worth shooting. Why do woodland photographers love mist and fog so much? For the simple reason that it breaks down the chaos, it breaks down that hectic scene or hectic landscape that is a woodland. And it's as simple as that, really. They don't always rely on it. There's some brilliant woodland photographers can create images in scenes that aren't foggy, but for the average Joe Soap like you and me, if there's fog in the scene, it makes a big difference. You've probably found before that with fog, it's like as you walk into the fog, it dissipates. Whereas that's where if you shoot a long lens, you kind of bring the fog closer almost. So yeah, a long lens in the fog really helps. By long lens, I mean like your 24 to 120 or 24 to 105 is absolutely perfect. Like anything between 50 and 120 mil works really well in woodland. And of course, I forgot how challenging woodland photography is. Okay, I'm gonna try hard to find one last composition that I really like, and then I'm gonna call it a morning, I think, because I'm just walking up and down the road and it's sketchy. That's quite nice in there. See the way this branch is framing this scene here? You probably can't see it on the GoPro, but there's the tiniest fleck of orange colour. Very chaotic though. This is a scene where I'm just going to have to hold it up really high and just shoot it handheld because I've got this vegetation in the front and I don't want that. Again, anytime I pull out the camera, the mist goes. It's like the mist is travelling lower down now, so I might have to just jump in the car and go lower. It's getting warm now. It's chilly this morning. Yeah. The one thing about woodland images is you want to try and have subjects leading into one another sometimes, if you can, or frame subjects, so a branch leading over another tree or split tree. Try not to have trees cross one another, which is very difficult, I know, in a woodland, but try and break down the chaos. Try and make sense of the scene in front of you, which thankfully fog does very well. So yeah, try and pick out interesting trees, interesting subjects, trees that are leaning to one side, kind of something that will draw you through the image or make the image a bit more, 3D. It always helps. I'm gonna put away the vlogging gear now, because I'm pretty sure these mics are not wireless, or not wireless, they're definitely wireless, they're definitely not waterproof. So yeah, thanks for watching. I hope this was an enjoyable video, albeit short one probably. I want to come back when it's proper low cloud, not much rain and no wind, because the wind is blowing the fog left, right and centre. So yeah, if I haven't shown you the images already, I'm sure I'll do so now. And with that, I wish you all the best, and yeah, see you next time.